Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Screamin'. Welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and the Final Shape / Echoes intel. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing the best way to farm out strange coins and thereby get more exotics and loot from Xur every week, which includes Artifice Armor now, as well as a glitch associated with this farm, and then another glitch that will allow you to get a free exotic you wouldn't otherwise be able to, as it is locked behind a paywall. If you enjoy any of this info, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on the bell to post notifications so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 The Final Shape content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And remember to stick around till the end of the video for that secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section. Now, as I've discussed, every single weekend when Xur does arrive, we have the Favor of the 9 buff. This will allow you to get more strange coins for every activity that awards strange coins. So you'll be getting, if you can get this to a 3-stack, at least 1 strange coin for every one that would drop normally. So you can basically farm up a ton of strange coins every single weekend, and it won't really matter that you have a low limit of the amount that you can carry, as you'll be able to just sort of burn through them as much as you want. You, of course, need to spend 47 strange coins in order to get the buff. Now, this buff is really worth it, and it's going to be even more worth it when I share with you the best way to farm out strange coins, which is probably not the thing that you're doing and probably not the thing you would think to do. But I did want to discuss first a glitch associated with the Favor of the 9 buff. It is not supposed to be specific to a character. It currently is. This is not the way it was meant to be. It's actually supposed to be account-wide. So if you are, say, purchasing this on one character and you're not seeing the buff on another character, that's because it was initially supposed to be an account-wide thing, so it doesn't matter where you purchase the buff on, but currently it is limited to the character that you buy the buff on. So whatever character you buy the buff on, make sure that that's the one you're farming on, at least until it is fixed. Should be fixed in the near future, as it really doesn't make sense that this would be a character-focused buff. Should be an account-wide buff, and it was supposed to be, so that glitch will hopefully be remedied fairly soon. I think it is planned for an update, maybe even in the coming week. Remember also that all you need to do is refresh the buff every single weekend, so if you buy the buff 3 weekends in a row, it will give you a 3-stack. You don't actually have to time it like I thought, which didn't seem that intuitive, but I'm glad that it is just a much more simpler method of you just have to acquire the buff 3 weekends in a row and you will get a 3-stack. You can, I think, also retain that 3-stack if you can continue to buy the buff every single weekend. Now, the reason that that is a really great buff is because there are amazing pieces of loot that you can buy from Xur every single week, either exotics for armor or weapons. Peregrine Greaves is a really good exotic to buy this weekend, and we now have Artifice Armor available, though I think it will be rare. However, when I did mention it last weekend, people said it wasn't that great a roll. The focus was that Xur is now a source for Artifice Armor, which is normally required the player to do a either higher end Crucible or Vanguard activity. It is available now through the competitive Crucible playlist, but I'm sure that that's not the thing that most people want to do. Other than that, it's dungeons. I do believe that the GMs might also be awarding Artifice Armor now, though don't quote me on that. Let me know in the comments if that's true. But now let's get on to actual strange coin farming. Now, once you have the buff active, again, you're going to want to do the core playlist activities. So Crucible, Vanguard, and Gambit will award you the most in the shortest period of time. But the thing is that you do not have to play the actual Vanguard playlist in order to get the strange coins to drop. You can actually just select any one of the many strikes that are available through the directory screen, and you will be getting the exact same amount of strange coins at the end of every single one of these completions as you would from playing the actual Vanguard playlist or playing Nightfalls. It's pretty incredible. I get about 6 from completing every single Devil's Lair or Disgraced, which are, in my opinion, the two fastest strikes to farm. Now, the reason that I would say Devil's Lair is one of the fastest, if not the fastest, is because you can use the Dragon's Breath at the tank section, which essentially nukes the tank in one shot. Once the tank is gone, you really only need to take care of the Briggs, which you can also nuke with the Dragon's Breath in one shot, and you can continue forward through this section. The boss is by far the easiest to nuke. Even though it's a phase boss, you can push the boss through the phases very quick. So the Devil's Lair, I would say, is probably the fastest farm if you can do it right. So if you're running it with a group of 3, I would say this is definitely going to be the fastest. However, if you're running it solo without a group and you're just loading into strikes and you're getting paired with 2 random teammates, I will say that Disgraced is also and can be a bit faster. Every single one of these strikes I was able to finish in under 7 minutes. The Disgraced I was able to consistently, running solo, finish in under 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And the only reason I think this one might be faster for solo players is there isn't as much open land in certain areas, so your teammates are all always kind of tightly together. And in the Devil's Lair, when you're fighting the tank, you can get a bit separated, and there's a chance that one person can slow you up a little bit. You also have to go through that area where you have to activate the ghost, and if 2 teammates just aren't pulling their weight in that room and you're not clearing ads fast enough, it can slow you up a little bit, though even one player could get through that room fairly fast now with Prismatic. However, in the Disgraced, there's really no area like that. Everybody's always kind of bunched up, and overall I think it's just a shorter strike. So one might be better for a group because you can nuke things a lot faster as a group. One might be better just for the solo runs, but both are going to be incredibly fast, and even if you don't have the buff active, you're going to be getting a lot of strange coins in under 6 minutes. Just doing this with the buff active, you're going to be getting a ton more. So this is great just for materials as well as strange coins. And since strange coins can be cashed in at Xur for so many different things at the moment, it really is, I think, one of the best farms in the game currently. I know it sounds simple, but really worth doing. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is this exotic, the Tessellation. Now, an interesting thing about this exotic is that I don't believe it was meant to be available just for the Final Shape DLC. Because as you can see here, it says Destiny 2 Final Shape Plus Annual Pass. Purchase now to install, unlock the exotic weapon Tessellation and exclusive bonuses. Now, this might just be a way in which you're reading this, meaning it's not excluding the Tessellation from the Final Shape. It's just saying that if you want to get it and the catalyst as well as ornaments, as you can see in other images here, you might actually have to purchase the annual pass. But there is this rumor going around, as you can see here, it's also the same thing. If you go to the annual pass page, you can see Tessellation, exotic fusion rifle, ornament, and catalyst, that you can still get the Tessellation without actually purchasing the annual pass. And a lot of people didn't think that that was actually something that you could do. However, it apparently is. So as you can see here, it also says requires the Final Shape Plus annual pass. Now, this would be available through the Tower Exotic kiosk, as it is currently. I, unfortunately, have the annual pass, so I can't test this myself. But people have been saying on things like Reddit, if you bought the base version of Final Shape, you can now collect Tessellation from the exotic kiosk. Just the weapon is available, not the catalyst or the ornament. Now that's interesting because that is what it says on the home page or on the purchase page. So it might just be that people are misinterpreting what is being said, or maybe Bungie just didn't make it that, specific as they usually do. I'm assuming the catalyst will be available next season, maybe. Another person on Reddit said, "It let me claim the tessellation from the exotic vendor for free. Hi all, I purchased the Final Shape DLC on its own and not the annual pass. I was flicking through the exotic vendor at the tower and looking under the Final Shape Exotics. It allowed me to get the tessellation for no cost. Clearly a bug, not complaining." Now again, I'm not sure if this is a bug or glitch, but in any case, if you did not pick up your tessellation because you did not believe you could, because you have not completed or bought the annual pass, you actually can. So go to the tower right now. If you own the Final Shape DLC, you will be able to purchase the tessellation for free, just the cost of materials. But that's going to be it for all the information in today's video. Hopefully you found something in this video helpful. Hopefully you can get yourself some more strange coins or maybe a free exotic or two. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on the bell to post notifications. As I said before, if you've watched till this point in the video, you can leave a hashtag the final shape or a hashtag echoes or a hashtag tessellation or a hashtag Xur or a hashtag strange coins in the comments section down below for another entry into the next giveaway for this video. Remember, we do one every 1,000 subscribers, and when and if we reach 100,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away an Xbox Series X or a video card if you play on PC. Thanks so much for all the support and helping me hit 80,000 subscribers on the channel as of late. And once more, I am Wilhelm Scream, and of course, we will see you next time.